Okay. Um, Wireframe wise, give me a good idea of what you want to do. When it comes to layout wise, I almost think I like how welcome is centered over here, but I also think it should be over here and move down. So if I was going to do something like that for my desktop, I would take this and then move it down a little bit so it's in the horizontally centered, kind of like what you did over here. Um, for a mobile layout, you really can't go wrong with either. This is a common design, one column look, works great. I do like this wireframe here. Um, I do not center align paragraphs of text. I only do that for headings. You really want to keep it left aligned because when it's studies have been said that if you center paragraphs of text, it makes it harder to read, and people just don't spend time doing that. So left align's better on that aspect. Might have to increase the font size just a little bit based on your style guide. Now let's go to your mockups. Okay. So with your mockups, I know this logo. You got to put that logo in there. It looks like your desktop version is missing it, so that makes it look like a little awkward, for that purpose. Um, so based on your wireframe, though, what I said, what I said about this placing wise, I would have made adjustments to this wireframe because it's not, you did move it down into that. That's what I was looking for. Um, I just don't now if I once I look at the graphics they're using, um, I definitely would have to go in and tell you, hey, make sure this is a hyperlink so I can open up and actually read the text for that. But see, I also think that you're not utilizing the space correctly. So I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have some type of comments down here, and maybe a personal design quote goes here. Excuse me, that's a little bit larger, so it utilizes that space. So yeah, if I look at the font size that you're using down here, I don't have that font, so let me just go ahead and convert it over. Um, because you have that pattern background that you want to incorporate, I'm going to have to suggest on a mobile layout, one of the things I always encourage students to do, not you can have a pattern on your background on your desktop version, but on mobile, I usually tell them not to because it makes it harder to read the text because the text is going to be smaller. So if you're going to keep that pattern, you're going to have to increase the font size up a little bit. If you don't if you don't have that pattern, then that will make some adjustments. Again, when you're doing mobile layout like this, uh, you know, it's great to see the design. Maybe that's the wrong design to be coming up in the first place, but then I would want to make sure I click on it to be able to view the full size.